today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New England Patriots.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. The Jaguars at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what.
And this is caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
They go play action here on first down.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. 2 yards is the pickup, and it gives the Pats a first down.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hunter Henry with a grab. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Back to throw here. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
And the Jags are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week. And
he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And he finds a man with a crossing route. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's fielded at the 34.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Jaguars are able to...
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
He'll look to throw. And caught by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 21-0 our score after 1. On play action, they'll throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking right sideline, that's complete. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this first half.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. The Jaguars getting set to go.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Complete. It's Henry. So no gain on the play, and it's second down. Eckler now between the tackles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The connection made. It's Graham. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they will remain well behind.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Here we go. 57 to Mike. Mark 57.
They'll look to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up 3rd and goal.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars have taken a 5-touchdown lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Finding room at midfield, and they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. First down, and they stick with Eckler.
They're down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
Check, 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 check.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
And now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And now out come the Jags.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play. They started on the ground with Eckler, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Here's a diving catch right side. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jags would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, He recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete.
And he will have a Patriots first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Call it Loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Deshaun Jackson from third. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars have got it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. 2nd and 5.
This is swung out to Eckler.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And quickly, they get to the line. He'll look to throw. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Back to throw here. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jamison Williams
from 13 yards out.
And the Jaguars are pouring it on.
handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. In trouble, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Walker in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll go down at the 28. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 28 yards.
And the Jaguars get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
New England's offense set to go. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been terrific so far. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On the move to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Out of his hands quick to Jackson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Back to throw now on 1st down.
They'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. And this will be caught at the 30.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Back to throw again. He goes right back the way of Hilton. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Draw play. It's Eckler. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. It's Eckler again. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Austin Eckler.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Striker, 3-3.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Jaguars on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Eckler going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Harris will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. And CD, they just haven't.
Here we go. Black 40.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 10. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. Harris running straight ahead. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Austin Eckler.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Faster. Go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down.
And my goodness, another interception. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Up the middle with Eckler. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That second down play nets a -4.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down near the 20 of the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. New England trying to get a place on offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
back to throw. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And now here is another interception.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and getting nothing.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll set up a throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now back to throw. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Open man downfield is Hilton. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Ready. 10 black.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Jacksonville, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.